Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for Dow Jones and NASDAQ100. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out the trading behavior of these instruments throughout next week. What should be our entries, there should be the take profits, and how we can make money trading these instruments next week. I am going to tell you in next 15 to 20 minutes, and at the end of every analysis, that is first we'll look into US100, then at the end I will give you the trading levels, and then followed with US30 analysis, and I'll give you the trading levels at the end. So do watch till the end, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Also, those who are new to the channel, let me share that I provide my daily analysis on Dow Jones and NASDAQ100 twice a day. First with the Asia session, where the analysis also include other markets including FTSE 100, Germany 40 and Nifty, and also commodities including gold, silver and crude oil and NG. So press the bell icon, and then next the video gets released just before the US cash session, specifically for Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100 and gold. So do press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Now let's start the day with US 100 first. US 100 closed the week at around 14,850 levels, and if you look at the weekly charts, on the weekly charts we can find couple of observations that last week it gave a bullish move, bullish beginning, but bulls lost the control towards the end of the week and bears holded the grip. However, the week ended in green. Now for the next week, see at the end of this channel, one strong bullish candle, the body getting diminished in size, a smaller body, and this time the body is further small, indicating that now from here the bear turn should small and start, and we should start to look forward to a drop in US100, where we can expect it to drop till towards 14,300, the first support, and then towards below 14,000 levels also can be expected. So yes, this is indicative that probably the bulls are losing the control out there, and we can expect a drop, and from here a reversal can begin. However, if it tries to break above this zone at 15,100, probably only beyond 15,100 we can expect that it is going to break above 15,300, which is going to be stronger resistance. Now look at this, also on the weekly charts, it is almost completed this journey. So precisely giving us the same levels at around 15,300, close to 15,300, not 15,300 but close to 15,300 it tried to achieve, which is a strong resistance level at almost. It has completed this journey out there. Now from here, only if it breaks this zone at 15,300 and achieve higher highs, one can expect that it is going to go up again. So first resistance at 15,100, which it may try to hit before looking forward to a drop. And yes, on the downside, if you see it trading below this zone at 14,700, you can take a short entry. Rather, I'll say 14,650. If you see it trading below 14,650, you can take a short entry, and then you can expect that it is going to give you a sharper correction, which might take it towards 14,400 levels and 14,300 levels. This zone between first support at 14,500 and then 14,300 should come into picture. So this zone will become important, and possibly it may try to give you a red candle, taking it towards 14,300 levels, at least if it tries to drop below 14,650. So this is what we can see here on the weekly charts. Also look at now the long term here. So yes, it has got its support at around 13,000, and this zone between 14,000 to 13,000 is very important for Nasdaq 100. Breaking only below this zone, one can expect that there is lot much to catch up for US 100 on the downside, as there is a lot much of ground left at around 11,000 to 12,000 zone, and in fact below that is also very much possible. But how far it goes before it tries to drop, we have to see. Also look at this, after this sharp fall it has seen a retracement. Now after this retracement it may try to come back again, and I'll be watchful of that. So look at this, the stochastic on the weekly charts is now again overbought, but there is lot much to catch up. The variance here is hitting at bottom, so from here we need sharp red candle for it to catch up and cross over, and then we can expect a drop. But it is overbought, it doesn't mean that it cannot sustain. See, this was the time when it was overbought, you can see here. So let me try to show you something here. Now see this, this was overbought here, and this was also hitting bottom. This was overbought and this was hitting bottom. So after this it just tried to trade sideways or yes, in red. Even after that we have got one green candle before it started to retrace back a bit. So from here to on the weekly charts, probably this week it may try to trade a little bit sideways between 15,100 to 14,600. That could be, or rather 15,200 to 14,600, that could be a probable trading zone. And yes, from next week or next two, if it drops below 14,600, definitely there is going to be a strong break. If it doesn't, then probable trading zone is going to be sideways, and then we can expect that in the following weeks we can expect a little drop. However, for now the stochastic is overbought out there, and also the MACD trying to converge and cross over on the weekly charts towards a buy zone. Right now it is strongly bearish and trying to converge out there, so I'll be watchful of that. And RSI is not showing any signs there. Now this is just on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, couple of observations to make. See, this was the rally, this was the drop, higher. So it has started from here and ended up here. So higher lows and higher highs, that is what we can see on the 4-hour charts. Now only if it drops below this zone, that is 14,650, if you see it trading below 14,650, then we can expect that it is going to correct sharply towards 14,500, which is going to be a stronger support, and below that 14,400. So this zone between 14,500, 400, and specifically in fact till 300. So this zone between 300 and 500 is important. If it continues to break, this zone is going to provide a stronger support for any downward move. Now coming back to the 4-hour charts here, the last candle has almost given higher lows, lower highs, and probably from here it can either try to retrace back a bit towards first resistance 14,950 and then towards 15,100. This is going to be a retracement and then followed with a drop. This is what we can expect. Any breakout beyond 15,200 is a good level to go. Also look at this, the 4-hour stochastic is almost trading near bottom, and hence a little retracement towards 15,100 can be expected before it looks forward to a drop. And yes, MACD is still strongly on sell side and are divergent. So from here the convergence should start, and it can try to head back towards 15,100, 200 zone. That is what we can see, but still largely for the week I see it trading between 14,600 to 15,200 zone. Now this is on the 4-hour charts. Let's come back to the monthly charts. The monthly candle has just begun out here. Let's have a look at the last two candles. Now look at the last two candles, precisely of same fashion, same stature. Look at the body size, one is green and another is red. That is what it is. It is almost trying to form a symmetry out there. Now whenever such thing happens that you see a symmetry, then the previous candle has also to follow by. And when we say follow by, the support at 14,000 in the month of April, the high should be at around 16,000. Probably it may try to take it towards 16,000, lower highs from the previous candle, or it can try to in fact achieve higher highs before looking forward to a drop. So it is trying to form a symmetry on the monthly candle. And yes, if it breaks below 15,300, one can definitely remain long on NASDAQ 100 for 16,000 levels. It can try to achieve this. This is on the monthly charts, and this will be valid for the month of April. Now this is possible, and it can achieve to do so. So this is all for NASDAQ 100. Now let me give you the trading levels for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. So if you see next week, US 100 trading below 14,970, then you can initiate a long entry for 15,080. And once it goes beyond 15,080, 15,200, 15,280, and beyond that 15,350 should come into picture. If you any point of time, if you see it trading above 15,350 for the month of April itself, you can expect that the next target is towards 15,500, and see definite is 15,800 and 16,000 levels. So in the month of April itself, it may try to achieve this zone before looking forward to a drop. Any move beyond 15,350 next week or next month, that is this month, that is month of April, you can initiate a long you can buy a call for 16,000 or 15,000 at least, 800 at least, and it will get achieved. On the downside, 14,640, if it trades below 14,640, I will recommend that it is going to drop. I will recommend that one can initiate a short for 14,500, 14,350 and 14,250. Till here also it can see 14,650, that is the level below which one can expect that it is going to trade bearish, and then 14,000 should get achieved. So I'll be watchful. If it breaks 14,650, at least 14,350 for the month, for this week it will get achieved, and in fact it can drop well below these levels too. 14,000 should be a strong support. Any break below 14,000, one can expect a larger drop out there. So probably in between these levels, these 300 points, we have to trade with caution between 14,650 to 14,970 levels. In between these 300 points, do watch my daily analysis so that you can make the most out of this move. However, also remember, we can expect a sideways movement in US100 next week. A larger trading zone between 15,200 to 14,650 can be expected. One can take your positions accordingly. So this is all for NASDAQ 100, and we will see now US30 what is can be expected from US30. And before we start, though, if you want to gain the same expertise, if you want to learn the art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. The next batch is starting on 11th of April. Be the part, first invest in your learning, and then you can get the profits throughout this learning throughout your life. Also, you can be part of my VIP signals group, and you can earn much more by trading just as per the signals provided. So this is all for US100. Now let's have a look at, also you can reach out to me via Telegram or email for any of your trading or training related queries. The details are mentioned in the description. Now let's start with US30. See, US30 on the monthly chart, lower highs, higher lows, and probably from here to one can expect that it is going to trade sideways, only breaking this zone at 35,000. One can expect that it may try to, rather I say 35,000 35,200 levels. If it breaks this zone, one can expect that it is going to go further high towards 36,000 levels. So I'll be watchful of that. Previous month it was higher lows, lower highs, indicating a probable consolidation, and it can try to trade in between this zone, that is 33,000 to 35,000 in the month of April. So I'll be watchful, one thing. And yes, on the downside there is lot much to cover. The support here at 30,000 or the levels here at 30,000 should get achieved on US30 in near future. So this is my expectation. In fact, it can drop well below these levels. But now let's come back to the weekly analysis there. On the weekly charts, first let's look at the near term charts out there, and it is trying to trade within this channel for the week. For next week also, if you see it dropping below 34,600, one can expect that possibly we may see a sharper red candle, where one can expect that it is. So once you see higher lows and lower highs and a breakout in this channel, also it may try to indicate that it is going to hit the bottom of this channel out there, which is now existent at around 33,700. So if you see it trading below 34,600, definitely one can initiate a short entry, one can initiate a short position, and we can expect a sharper drop on US30, which may try to take it towards 33,700 levels, below 34,000 levels for sure. So I'll be watchful of this. At the same time, one must not forget that till the time it remains above this zone, that is 34,600, possibly one can expect that it is going to rise. And yes, the candle can be another a big candle which may try to take it towards 36,000. That is another probability out there. Taking towards 36,000 may try to complete this level at around 35,900, 800, which it may try to hit before looking forward to a drop. So yes, that will complete its retracement, and from there we'll see how it behaves there. And if you look at the longer run, so it has completed here, but the next destination at around 30,000 is still very much available for it to get achieved. Also look at this, if you look at the larger picture, it is trying to trade with this, within this zone, and hence for the weekly charts we can find that yes, only if it trades above 35,000 next week, one can expect that possibly it may try to break high and then the target towards 35,400 and then towards 35,800 should get achieved. So I'll be watchful on this. Now this is just on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts here. On the 4-hour charts you can find almost similar observation out there. However, on the 4-hour charts, if you connect the dots, it appears it has seen the high out there and it is still very much trading in this channel, but excluding this breakout which it is shown. So this is the breakout forming the high out there. Now the next support zone, the next resistance zone rather for the upward move is at around 35,000. Breaking 35,000, one can go long for 35,200 and after that definitely it will fly on the upside towards 35,500, 35,800 zone. So any long entry probably beyond 35,000 can only be initiated. Also look at this, the last two candles on the 4-hour charts trading in this channel, and hence any breakout below 34,600 should be a very good level to go short. In fact, one can try to initiate a short entry 34,700 itself, where you can expect 34,600 definitely a strong support. See, multiple times it has given a strong support. Below that it may try to hit towards 34,400 and after that we can expect 34,200, 34,000 and below levels also. Now look at the weekly charts, the 20 and 50 period simple average converging here and the index closing below the 20 and 50 period average, indicating that it is trading below the last 1 year trading average for Dow Jones. In fact, it is trading below the last 20 period moving average for Dow Jones, indicating that near term it has been trading with a bearish bias. Also on the downside, if you see the support right now lying at around 32,000. So if it, one observation that if it trades below 34,600, definitely one can expect that it may short, it may give you a strong drop on the downside. At the same time, breaking 35,000, one can expect a stronger rise too. So because 35,000, it may be a crossover between the 20 and 50 period moving average can be seen out there. So this is one observation. And if you look at the weekly stochastic, it is trading at overbought periods, and you can see this was the time when it was trading with this, and it was overbought, and after that we have seen a few red candles out there giving higher lows. So from here too we will find out if it continues to drop, then the next support on the weekly chart is only available close to 33,000 and 33,500 700 zone. So I'll be watchful and cautious out there. Now weekly MACD is trying to converge and crossover, and I'll be watchful of that too. Say at the same time on the 4-hour charts, if you look on the 4-hour chart, the stochastic trading at near bottom, so probably a reversal can be expected. MACD trying to converge and crossover. Similarly on the daily charts, if you'll find the stochastic is near to overbought here, and that is what I'll be watchful, near to overbought position, and probably a drop can be expected, and MACD trying to converge here. So I'll be watchful of that here too. So considering this, let me give you the trading levels for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long, and if you see it trading above 34,900, one can take a long entry for 35,000, and after that 35,180 should get achieved. Beyond that it may try to hit 35,400, and if you see it trading above 35, rather I will say in between these little resistance at 35,350, if you see it trading above 35,350, then 35,400, and after that you can directly expect that it is going to fly towards 35,600, 35,800 and 36,002 should get achieved. If not this week, then probably by next week. Also on the downside, if you see it trading below 34,640, one can take a short entry here. One can expect that 34,500 will get achieved. Below that 34,410 and 30, if it draws below 34,410, definitely one can expect 34,220 and then 34,000. In fact, it has the potential to drop till towards 33,700 also. Below, any move below 33,700, there is a strong support at 33,300 and 33,000 available for US30. Below that, sky is the limit. So trade accordingly, trade with levels and don't trade with a bias. Probably dropping below 34,640, one can expect it to remain short, one can expect it to drop, else it can try to trade sideways between 34,600 and 33 rather 35,300, 35,500 levels. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side for US30, and join my Telegram channel. The links are mentioned in the description. You can reach out to me for any of your trading or trading queries too, and press the bell icon. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.